Hey guys, it's me Vanessa Rivera, and I wanted to come back here today because um, I'm not here to promote any YouTuber. I'm not here to say, oh, you guys need to watch this YouTuber or like this family, because we all are starting our YouTube channel for a reason. We all have a reason why we do what we do. We all have a reason why we are the way that we are. Um, I'm getting a little emotional. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know who the Ace family is. And if you guys don't know who they are some really great people. I can tell. I've always been that person that I don't like to wish bad on people. I don't like to see people hurting. I don't like to see people in pain. I don't like to see people, um, stressing out over money, because that's not who I am. I am not that type of person. Like, if I could help everyone in this world, I would. Um, and my family members truly do know that about me. Like, I am such a caring person that it sometimes gets on my nerves, because I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but when you're in a family where hardly any of them it's that way, it's hard. It's hard to be yourself, because they're constantly judging you. They're constantly telling you you can't be this, you can't do that. Um, Stop being that way. Stop acting that way. You're not gonna be anyone in life. Like, you're practically worthless. And so, sorry. And so when you try to be yourself, you constantly have that voice in your head that tells you you're not gonna be good enough. You're not gonna make it anywhere in life. Sorry. Um, and so once you constantly have that voice in the back of you, it kind of stops you from doing things that you truly want to do and that you truly want to inspire people. And like my dad, he's a perfect example. He's like, why are you guys always putting your face on social media? Like, it's not gonna benefit you. It's not gonna get you anywhere. They're gonna track you down. And I say to myself, YouTube has truly, I've truly like love YouTube, because I feel like it's a way of me inspiring young girls my age, 18, 19, 16, 15. I feel like I believe in God. I believe that He has a purpose for everyone. We all have a reason why we're on this world because of Him. So I believe that God truly put me here to inspire people, to inspire young girls like myself that have a similar background as families, where they don't believe in you, where they judge you, where they tell you that you're worthless, where they're constantly, bringing you down. And I feel like I am here to inspire those girls, and not just girls, to guys as well, because actually my brother was that way as well with my dad. So that's why I chose to do YouTube. I chose to inspire and come on here and inspire you guys, because I know a lot of you guys don't have that. I have it in my own family. Trust me, it's hard when you see it, when it's in front of you and you see your family members, going through that, especially the young kids, because I see them. I see them, and I'm like, I was like you at one point, and I see how my my family members, the older ones, talk to the little kids, and I put myself, sorry, and I put myself in their position, and I'm like, that's how I was treated when I was younger, and it sucked, and I didn't like it, So I came on today was because the Ace family. I don't know if you guys know who Austin, Catherine, and little Ellen. You guys are a beautiful family, and I can truly tell that you guys do everything with a meaning. I also follow April Justin TV. I follow um, the Levine Live. I don't know if you guys know who they are, but it was so funny how everything happened, because as I was going on YouTube, I knew that there was vloggers. I knew that there was bloggers. I knew that there was, prankers. I knew, but I never fully got the opportunity to do it until today, you know. Um, and so I just saw their video. It's called The Truth. If you guys want to check it, I'll link it in the bio, because they are truly amazing, and they gave me like, I don't know, they gave me like this power, and like to say, hey, I'm here, I want to inspire, and if I have the chance to, why not do it? So there are those people to me. They're my role models in the YouTube world. Um, and so if you guys don't know who they are, check them out, because so one day I remember I was in class and I was like going through YouTube because I get bored in class. I would get bored, and I saw the Ace family. And I'm like, who is the Ace family? Like, I don't know who they are. And I remember in the past I had seen them, but you know, I was still young. I was like, whatever, like, I don't know who they are. So it went over my head, and you know how things always happen. Like God always does things. So I remember seeing them back in, I would say, January, and I was like, I'm gonna click on them. So I clicked on them, and I was like, wait, they look familiar to me. Like if I seen them in the past. And I did, and I saw them on my recommended list. And so I clicked on their profile, and I was like, oh wow, like this is so crazy. Like they seem like amazing people. And so then I saw my friend posting on her Snapchat like, oh my God, Aston is so funny. He's over here always breaking Catherine, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like it's so crazy how many of us know the Ace family, but yet we don't talk about the Ace family, and we follow them, and like because on Instagram you could see the likes, who has liked them, like your friends, and I was like, oh my God, so and so knows this person. I'm like, we all know the Ace family. We never talked about the Ace family. So they truly inspired me today to come back in here and try to inspire you guys. Like I said, I'm not here to promote any YouTuber. I'm not here to say you guys need to. I'm not saying you guys should, but if you guys want to, you guys can obviously go check them out because they're pretty great people. And little Elle, she is so beautiful. She's a perfect combination of Austin and Catherine. Perfect combination. But yeah, so I just wanted to come out here because if you're a young teenager like myself and you don't know what to do, I'm on summer break right now, so I have a lot of free time on my hands. But if you don't have your free time, 5 minutes, start off with 5 minutes. I'm starting off with like 24, 17 minutes. So, um, and I know it's gonna take time, and that's one thing that I've also learned is patience, because patience is so hard to have, you guys. Like, it's really hard. Like, you guys don't even know how hard it is, and that's why I think a lot of people don't have patience because it's really hard to have. I know, like my dad. I love my dad to death. You guys, I am daddy's second little girl, I'd say. I'm not the first, but I'm the second. It doesn't really matter, but I'm still, there. And my dad is a very impatient person. And when he gets impatient, he gets mad at everybody. He gets mad at the whole world because he's like, you're ungrateful, like you're this, you're that, all these names. And as I look back, I tell myself, like, I don't want to be like him. I really don't. I want to be different. I can be different. I can be different, you know. And I started going to church, and I started finding the Lord, and I found God, and um, that's when I started changing. I remember when I was going through my depression, I was around 13, 14 years old, and I was going through depression, and I remember like I'm never going to see the light. I'm never gonna get out of this. Like, I wanna die today. I wanna die right now. Like, I would find different ways to try to, like, commit suicide. But there was always that one thing that would always stop me. And I didn't know what, and I didn't know what. And then and I always get emotional talking about it because I know that there's people like me out there. I know that for a fact. Like, I remember going to the doctors and my mom telling me, you're gonna come to the doctor because I don't want you to like commit suicide, and she would be afraid to leave me at home. That's how bad it was. And so the doctor, she gave me a list of like how I felt, each day, and she wanted me to come back. And then I told my mom, I was like, why did you bring me to the doctors? Like, she is not a therapist. Like, she is not my therapist. she doesn't know like what she's doing, right? And like she was literally scared to leave me alone. And so I didn't go back to the doctors because I was like, you know what, it's worth my time. Um, like I really wanted to get therapy. I literally wanted to talk to someone and you know pour my emotions out because I feel like nobody was hearing it at home. And so then as the later as the years go as the year went by, as another year went by, my sister's mother-in-law, she talked to me, and at that time I was really struggling with my confidence, with my weight, with my appearance. And I remember she sitting me down and she's telling me, if you want to change, you can change, you can do it, you're still young. And so I remember those words in the back of my head. And I remember because I would always go hiding in the closet to cry. Behind me, there's a closet. And so I remember crying and me just bending my knees and praying. I didn't know how to pray, but God knew I needed to tell him something. And I remember, God, change me, please. I don't want to be this way anymore. Like, please change who I am. Please change how I'm acting. Um, because I'm really unhappy. I'm not happy with myself. Okay, you guys, I prayed that day so hard. Like I was my heart with all my heart. And the next day, I remember getting up out of my bed. Mind you, telling you this, and thought I was never gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel. I remember waking up and I had my PJs, I had my pajama shirt and my pajama pants, and I lifted up my shirt and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, Vanessa, you are beautiful. Vanessa, you are confident. Vanessa, you can be someone in life. And as I did that to myself, as I looked at myself in the mirror and I talked to myself, and I was like, you can be someone. You can be someone one day and you can be that inspiration. And ever since then, I've always tried to help my friends and I always try to help to inspire them. And I always try to be there for them, and my family members as well. And so I just want to tell you guys, if you guys want to do something in life, if you guys are not confident enough, um, you know, stand up in front of the mirror. If you don't have a mirror, like pinch your skin, like pinch your arms. Yes, I have chubby arms. Yes, I have a chubby face. I have chubby fingers. Um, but I found to love that about myself. I found to love that, and of course, we all have our flaws. Who doesn't? Like I don't like that I break out. That's one flaw that I have. I don't have so many flaws, you guys. You guys don't even know, but I am so happy that Catherine and Austin made this video. I was literally crying watching this video, you guys, because I said to myself, it's crazy. We all have a story. We all have somewhere where we began, and we could all make it out of that story that we thought was never gonna end. Um, And so they are truly one of those people that give me that power to come on here and say, hey, you guys need this, I'm gonna give it to you. God is obviously behind me. He's always with me no matter what. Um, and so that's why I came on YouTube, guys. Not because I just wanted to say, hey, you guys, like, no, I came here to, I know God, I know for a fact, like he brought me on here with a purpose because every time I make a video, I'm like, oh my goodness, like I feel so great. I'm like, thank you, God, because thank you to Him, I wouldn't be standing here, guys. I wouldn't, I wouldn't have been here. You guys wouldn't have known who Vanessa Rivera was at all. So thank you guys for watching this video, for supporting me, and like I always say, you guys are just amazing. You guys are amazing in every shape or form. You guys are beautiful. You guys are one of a kind. You guys are unique. You guys are special. You guys are a blessing from God. So thank you guys for watching, and I love you guys, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.